Hey guys, welcome back to the channel again. Today I'm going to be talking about something that's a little bit difficult for me to go into, but explains a lot as well going forward in my life. It's going to probably be just another ramble. It's another beautiful grey day here in the UK, so we love it. We love it here in England. It's great weather every day. It's not bad, it's just grey. There's no sunshine for the next 3 months. And I'm talking about the weather, so, typical English man. Anyway, so today I'm going to be talking about something that has always been really difficult for me, and that's validation or lack of validation. I suppose growing up now, as I reflect on things, it's hard to actually know the right way to feel, how to feel, what to feel, justifying my feelings, feeling comfortable in my feelings. Because growing up, I was always told how to feel or how not to feel, I suppose, by parents that were perhaps quite narcissistic. I'm not a psychologist. I don't know if they were narcissistic or not, but what I do remember is if I did have a complaint or I wasn't feeling great or something was wrong or I wasn't happy, I was very much told I shouldn't feel like that. I should be happy, should be grateful for what I've got. I've got no reason to complain. People have it worse. Your life's good. You've got everything you need. All these things that sort of are telling me how I should feel rather than validating how I do. So, for example, if I went to my mother and said, I'm not feeling very happy at the moment, not sure why, that would be responded to with her saying, you should feel happy, you should be grateful, you shouldn't feel sad. And after years of being told how you should or shouldn't feel, that can really quite mess you up going forward, because when you do feel bad, which inevitably you will because you're a human being and happiness is fleeting and we don't feel good 100% of the time. When you do feel bad, you start beating yourself up for it and thinking, oh, I shouldn't feel like this. I should be grateful. I should be happy. Why am I feeling sad? And it's a downward spiral, and it's something that's been instilled from you from a very, very young age. And another trait of sort of a narcissist would be when you are talking about yourself, they're always going to twist it and turn it back towards them. So if you're saying that you've had a bad day, they might turn around and say, well, their day's been even worse. When you say that you're struggling with things, they might turn around and say, well, you're not struggling with things half as much as I am. And it's this constant invalidation. And I suppose even though you're desperate to just talk about yourself, the emphasis always ends up going back onto them. And I think this is a common thing we see with parents with parents that are potentially narcissists, are things always being made about them. It's always been about them and never about you. Never about what you're feeling, how you are, what you're going through. Because what you're going through pales in comparison to their life and their experience. And yeah, it can mess you up, definitely. And you go into your adult life, number one, being confused how to feel, what to feel, what's healthy, what's unhealthy. And you sort of also grow up with this constant desire to be validated, but you never feel like you've had it. And so narcissistic people, they're always making it about themselves. They're never giving you the time of day. They're invalidating your feelings, your thoughts. And I think growing up as well, you don't, until you get older, until you look back, you don't realise these things. how much it can affect you, always being told how to feel or how not to feel. And yeah, things like, you should be grateful, you should feel like this, you shouldn't be unhappy, look at what you've got, look at what we've done for you. Things like that, it's damaging. If you've had experience with potential narcissists and people invalidating you, telling you how to feel, how not to feel, and how it's affected you going forward in your life and how you've managed to overcome that, if you have, I'd be really interested to know. As always, thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next video.